My brother brought his mistress as his +1 to my wedding, so I told his wife. My older brother Marcus has always been the golden child. Perfect grades, perfect job, perfect wife Linda, who's a pediatric surgeon. They have 2 beautiful kids and live in this massive house that he never lets anyone forget about. Growing up, I was always compared to him. When I got engaged to my fiancé David, Marcus immediately started giving us advice about marriage, acting like he invented the concept of being a husband. When I sent out wedding invitations 3 months ago, Marcus RSVP'd for himself only, saying Linda had a medical conference that weekend. I thought it was weird because Linda had been texting me about dress shopping for the wedding, but Marcus insisted she mixed up her dates. Red flag number 1. 2 weeks before the wedding, I ran into Linda at Target. She asked me about the final headcount for the caterers and mentioned she was excited to finally wear the dress she bought. I played along, confused as hell. When I carefully brought up the medical conference, she looked at me like I had 3 heads. What conference? I specifically took that weekend off months ago. That's when my stomach dropped. I didn't say anything to her. Maybe Marcus was planning some stupid surprise. Maybe there was an explanation. I decided to wait and see what happened at the wedding. The day arrived. Beautiful venue, perfect weather, everything I dreamed of. Marcus showed up in his Tesla, making sure everyone saw him valeting it. But instead of Linda stepping out of the passenger seat, out came this blonde woman who looked like she was maybe 25. Tight red dress, body glitter, the whole 9 yards. At my wedding, my cousin whispered, "Who's the Instagram model?" Marcus brought her right up to me. "Hey sis, this is Brittany from my firm. Linda's conference got extended, but I didn't want to come alone." Brittany giggled and said, "Marcus has told me so much about you." The audacity. The audacity. I smiled sweetly. How lovely. I'll make sure to save Linda some cake. Throughout the ceremony, they were all over each other. During my father-daughter dance, they were grinding on the dance floor. During speeches, she was sitting in his lap. My photographer later told me he had to edit out so many shots because they were inappropriately making out in the background. But here's where it gets good. My maid of honor, Rachel, is a tech genius. While everyone was dancing, she did some quick social media stalking. Turns out Brittany had been posting stories all day. Wedding date with my man, and so lucky to have you at Marcus the Realtor, with pictures of them kissing. Rachel screenshotted everything. During the cake cutting, I made an announcement. Before we continue the celebration, I wanted to take a moment to thank everyone for coming. Family means everything to me, which is why I'm so grateful my brother Marcus could make it, even though Linda couldn't be here due to her conference. Then I pulled out my phone. Actually, Linda, if you're watching the live stream, I wanted to make sure you saw that Marcus isn't alone tonight. I gestured to where they were sitting. Everyone, let's give a wave to Linda. Marcus brought his coworker Brittany to keep him company. The color drained from Marcus's face. Brittany, not the sharpest tool, actually waved at the camera. My phone started buzzing immediately. Linda, what live stream? What coworker? I texted her back, check your Instagram. Brittany tagged him in everything. The reception turned into a soap opera. Linda called Marcus repeatedly. He kept declining. She started texting me screenshots of their Ring doorbell camera showing him leaving that morning, telling her he was going golfing with buddies. Then she sent a photo of the medical conference invite on their fridge, dated for next month. Marcus tried to leave quietly, but Linda had already shared everything in the family group chat. My aunt stood up and literally blocked his path. "You brought your side piece to your sister's wedding?" Brittany finally caught on and started crying, claiming she didn't know he was married, which was BS because Linda found her Instagram where she'd been posting about her taken man for months. Security had to escort them both out when Brittany started screaming at Marcus about being a liar. My 70-year-old grandmother threw a dinner roll at him on his way out. Direct hit. Update. Linda filed for divorce the next day. Turns out this wasn't Marcus's first affair, just his sloppiest. She'd hired a PI months ago and my wedding was the final evidence she needed. She's getting the house, the kids, and a hefty alimony payment. Marcus is living in a studio apartment and Brittany dumped him for lying about being divorced. He had the nerve to text me that I ruined his life at my wedding. I replied with a picture of him and Brittany grinding on my dance floor with the caption, "No Marcus, you ruined your life. I just made sure Linda got to watch."